Okay, so I just signed up for my first college class, and it's called Success in College and Life, and my book is Your College Experience. It basically tells you how to take notes, be responsible, eat healthy, live your life, how to have sex, and what drugs to use and not to use. At least I think they're hinting me to use pot. Yeah, I'll tell you why here in a minute. But basically they're wrong about everything in the back of the book anyways. And I want to read an excerpt from this book, and it's going to be super funny, so hold on to your seats, kiddos. Marijuana. Marijuana has an effect on the body and its functions for between 3 to 7 days, depending on the potency and the smoker. 3 to 7 days. 7 days. 3 to 7. Have you ever known anyone who has been high for 7 days? I would imagine the kind of person they're thinking about would be hunched over in a corner and like, oh my god, I smoked this joint last Monday, and it's Monday again. I mean, do they just go to McDonald's every hour on the hour and order like 5 Big Macs? I mean, someone would notice something was up by then. But anyways, like alcohol, light use will produce a pleasant high. Sounds to me like they want me to smoke marijuana. Now, I'm getting really mixed messages, because now it goes on to say, but chronic use of marijuana can lead to a lethargic state in which users may forget about current responsibilities, parentheses, such as going to class. End of the section on marijuana. So, they never said what the so-called side effects were except not going to class. You know what? Maybe the people that didn't show up to class were the people that didn't want to go to class. If I were high, I'd probably go to class because everything would just be funny. 7 days! No one is high for 7 days either. I don't understand it. Have you ever met anyone that's been high for 7 days? Because I haven't. And if you ever do, please tell me, because I would love to meet a person who has been high for 7 days. How much pot do you have to smoke to be high for 7 days? And I imagine that their bank account is robbed because they are eating all the time. So this book is just lying blatantly, which, what else is new? Books lie all the time. Also, if you will turn to page 174, kiddos, I will talk to you about birth control. You want to know what the best birth control method is? And it says it right here. I'll show you. Abstinence. Can you see it? I'm not moving this right. Abstinence. Right up at the top. Right there. 100% effective. It does protect against HIV and STDs. Good, because we don't want to AIDS. The average cost is free. Nothing's free these days. And you don't need a prescription. You know what? I'm going to walk in to my gynecologist's office and ask her for a prescription for abstinence and just see what happens. I'm going to do it now. Anyways, you know what they don't put on here that's 100% effective? Homosexuality. Not that it's wrong, because it's not. But they're leaving out critical information. If you're a girl and you go and you bang another girl, you're not going to get pregnant. You don't need a prescription for that. And I sure hope to hell that that would be free, otherwise you're going to jail. But it doesn't protect against HIV and STDs. Unless you protect yourself with some of this other stuff down here. Spermicide. That's on there. What a funny word. Spermicide. Is that like sperm killing themselves? I don't know. I'm not making sense anymore. But this is just really funny to me. Do you know there are female condoms? That's what I'm learning in college. There are female condoms. And that alcohol is just or marijuana, I'm sorry. Marijuana is just as pleasant as alcohol. And that is what I've learned from picking this book up today. I've also learned that you can be high for 7 days. You know, if I'm going to college, they've got to be right. So I am going to find a person that's been high for 7 days. And if I don't, then I should totally just sue for false advertisement, because you gotta admit that'd be pretty awesome. So, tell me what you think about being high for 7 days. Would you want to be high for 7 days? And also, tell me what you think about these colleges lying to us. You know, what happened to all those liberal colleges? Because that's not what my book is about. Maybe it's because I'm down south and we're all conservative here. Not that I'm a liberal or a conservative, but that is a whole nother rant for a whole nother day. But just saying, what happened to our liberal colleges that don't care if you're a pothead or are against war, or who just tell you to have safe sex? I don't know. I just want to know what you guys think about college in general. Do you think the whole thing is bullshit? Because I'm starting to think the whole thing is bullshit. I think education can be bullshit because I've been lied to in several of my textbooks in high school. And I found stuff that was wrong. And I thought when I would get to college I'd be leaving all that behind. But apparently I'm not. So it looks like I'm just going to have to deal with it. Hopefully this is the only class that will be like that, though. Although in my English book there's a section called How Do You Read? As if it were a question. And I'd sure hope that everyone knows how to read if they're going to start college. Anyways, that's it for my rant today. So just leave a comment down below. And if you thought this video was kind of sucky, it's because I don't have any editing software right now, so I can't piece stuff together and make it all nice for you. So just deal with the ghetto-ness of everything.